Chinanu OBK, you know him as Andrew Jehl.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. The 2025 Texas Pro Show lineup has been revealed, and this lineup is even bigger than the recent Tampa Pro Show. Some of the top bodybuilders from Tampa are coming back to compete again, and a few new names and debut athletes are also stepping on stage. In this video, we're going to talk about the full lineup, returning athletes, and my top 5 predictions for this exciting Texas show. Make sure to watch the video until the end because this show could change everything for the upcoming Olympia. First in the lineup, we have Kerrith Bajjo from the USA, and this one is special. Kerrith is a top 212 bodybuilder who placed 4th at the 2024 Mr. Olympia, which shows how high his level is. He is already qualified for the 2025 Olympia after winning the Japan Pro Show last year. Now, he is making his open bodybuilding debut at the Texas Pro Show. This is a big step in his career as he moves up to compete with bigger and heavier athletes. Kerrith has a hard, detailed, and solid physique, and if he brings full conditioning and hits his peak, he can definitely win the show in his first open appearance. Next in the lineup, we have Hutchinson from the USA. After winning the Tampa Pro Show by beating Quinton Eriya, Jordan is now coming to the Texas Pro Show to compete again and try to win his second pro title. He looked very impressive in Tampa with good size, shape, and great conditioning. But this time, the lineup is even tougher, with new athletes like Kerrith Bajjo and others joining the stage. If Jordan comes in at his best again, with the same peak and sharp conditioning, then he has a real chance to win back-to-back shows and prove himself even more. Next in the lineup, we have once again Quinton Eriya from Canada. In the last Tampa Pro Show, he took second place right behind Hutchinson, and now he is coming back to compete again at the Texas Pro Show. This time, he will face Jordan once more, along with other strong athletes. Quinton has a great structure and big size, but he needs to come in with better conditioning and a bit more muscle detail. He has the potential to beat top guys, just needs a little more hard work and focus to bring his best version on stage. Several athletes from the recent Tampa Pro Show are stepping back on stage at the Texas Pro with hopes of improving their placings. Palacios from the USA, who placed 3rd, looked sharp and will try to break into the top 2. Jewett, also from the USA, finished 4th with a balanced physique and aims to move up. Bruno Oliveira Santos from Brazil took 5th with good shape and presence, while Patrick Moore, a former Olympia competitor, landed 7th and hopes to bring a better package. Emir Omeragic from Germany placed 8th and has the size to do better if he tightens up. Stuart Sutherland came 9th and could crack the top if he improves slightly. Yun Longpin from China placed 10th and might surprise everyone with better conditioning. Justin Savoy from Canada was 11th, showing good shape but needing more detail. Justin Shier from the USA, who placed 13th, has size and structure and is expected to bounce back. Alfonso Cromartie from the USA placed 14th and is known for his muscle maturity. Jehl from France finished 15th and returns for another shot. 3 athletes tied for 16th: Matt O'Reilly from Australia, Caldwell from Australia, and Morgan Macdonald from Canada, all of whom are expected to show improvements and fight for better positions in Texas. Along with the returning athletes from Tampa, some new faces and pro debut athletes are also stepping on stage at the Texas Pro Show. Names like Matt Kuba from the USA, Kyun-Woo Park from South Korea, Drake Sanders from the USA, Justin Abbott from the USA, and many more will be making this show even more exciting and unpredictable. In total, 26 bodybuilders are competing in the men's open division, which is more than the number of athletes who usually compete at the Mr. Olympia. This shows how big and important the Texas Pro Show has become. With so many top names, new talents, and Olympia-level physiques in one place, this could be one of the biggest and most competitive shows of the year. Now let's talk about my top 5 predictions for the 2025 Texas Pro Show. This lineup is very deep and competitive, but based on recent performances and physique updates. At number 5, I would like to put Jewett. John is a very consistent and smart bodybuilder. In the recent Tampa Pro, he placed 4th with a well-balanced and detailed physique. He may not be the biggest on stage, but his structure, posing, and conditioning always keep him in the top group. If he brings the same or slightly improved look to Texas, I believe he can comfortably make it into the top 5 again. At number 4, I would like to put Palacios. Joseph surprised a lot of people at the Tampa Pro by finishing in third place. He had great shape, good size, and very nice flow to his physique. He doesn't carry the same mass as the top guys, but his overall presentation is very strong. If he comes in even slightly sharper in Texas, I believe he can hold on to that high placing and land in the top 4 again. At number 3, I would like to put Quinton Eriya. Quinton placed second at the Tampa Pro and looked very impressive with his height, structure, and flow. However, he still needs a little more conditioning and detail to really dominate the stage. If he doesn't fix those small issues, he might slip slightly in this deeper lineup. That's why I'm placing him in third for Texas, but if he nails his peak, he could easily fight for first or second as well. At number 2, I would like to put Kerrith Bajjo. Kerrith is making his open bodybuilding debut, but don't forget he placed 4th at the 2024 Olympia in the 212 division and already qualified for the 2025 Olympia. He has a very hard, dense, and detailed physique. If he can bring that same level of conditioning with even more fullness, he has the power to shock everyone. This guy is dangerous, and if he nails his peak, I truly believe he can land in the top 2-inch his very first open show. And at number 1, I would like to put Jordan Hutchinson. Jordan is coming off a huge win at the Tampa Pro, where he beat some strong names like Quinton, Eriya, and Joseph Palacios. He brought great size, round muscle bellies, and strong conditioning. If he brings the same look or better, he will be very hard to beat. His momentum is strong, and I think he can win back-to-back shows and prove himself as a serious threat going into the Olympia. So that was the lineup and my prediction for the 2025 Texas Pro Show. With so many big names, returning athletes, and fresh debuts, this show is going to be one of the most exciting battles of the year. Let's see who brings the best physique, the sharpest conditioning, and the real hunger to win. Will Jordan win again? Can Kerrith make history in his open debut, or will someone else surprise us all? Comment below and tell me your top 5 predictions. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for more bodybuilding updates, predictions, and results. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.